Here are the top 10 reasons why couples break up, and I'm not gonna lie, some of these shocked me. Coming in at number 10 is no communication. I agree with this one. I personally think it should be higher on the list. That's like relationships 101 is communication. But number 9 is one of the partners just simply gave up. What? Number 8 is stealing. Who the hell out here stealing from their partner? 7 is lying. You damn right I ain't trying to be with no liar. 6 is withholding attention. I don't know who's out here withholding attention from their partner, but you shouldn't be in a relationship to begin with. Number 5 is toxic. I think we all got a little taste of this one, and I ain't trying to go back. All right, I lost count. But the next one is unsupportive. If you don't support me, you ain't for me. The next one is anger issues. That sounds like a you problem. Take care of that before you get into a relationship. All right, number 2 is cheating. If you're a cheater or you ever cheated and you're watching this video, I hope you stub your pinky toe. And coming in at number 1, bad behaviors. So it could be, smoking, drinking, whatever the case may be. You just don't like how they do what they do when they do it.
The real cause is energy. We are like radio towers. We only attract energetic signature that are familiar and comfortable to our own, which means that relationship breakups happens when the partner's energy are no longer resonating. They're no longer in sync. And a tower moment happens, which caused the two to split. So here's a quick demonstration. Okay, we got two people. They're resonating at the same vibration when they first met. They may have some unresolved childhood issues. They may have some unhealthy behaviors or habits, but either way, they still are attracted to each other. Now, let's say one decides they want to raise their vibration. They started meditating. They started mastering their thoughts. They started healing some of their childhood wounds. They started making more money. Now there's a disconnect. And the person that raised their vibration now looks down at the partner and say, well, I don't like your negative behaviors. You need to change. Then the partner who's stagnant is looking up to the other partner and say, what are you talking about? This is who I am. Matter of fact, we were both drinking and smoking in the beginning of our relationship. So now you think you high and mighty? See, what happens is the person that raises their vibration will start to notice negative behaviors within their partner. Where in the beginning, when they was together, that person who now raised their vibration accepted or even participated in those behaviors. So it wasn't really negative to them. Now the partner who's stagnant, disconnected from the other partner, goes and attracts someone else that matches their frequency, resulting in a bad decision that caused that tower moment. So what is the solution? Well, you only have two options. The first one is to continue to increase and elevate your vibration and standards first before you decide you want to get back into the dating scene. Because suppose someone just keeps attracting emotionally unavailable and non-committal partners. It's because you resonated in the same frequency as that other person. Or you lowered your standards to be with that person. Remember, standards are qualities and values within yourself. And if you lower your standards, that means you are lowering your vibration. The second option is going to be challenging and it requires a lot of patience, but you can uplift and encourage. Now, we don't know how long it's going to take for that other partner to raise their vibration, to evolve to get to the level where you at. Some will just resist it and just feel comfortable being where they at. And if that's the case, let that person go. But continue to creep up your vibration, because you eventually are going to start attracting other people that matches your wavelength.
3 reasons why breakups are harder for men. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Number 1, delayed grieving process. Men tend to distract themselves. They distract themselves with work, filling up the space with other people, rushing into new relationships, partying, doing everything but what it truly takes to heal. Number 2, a loss of identity. Some men may feel like they lost a sense of purpose. They've lost a part of themselves because their relationship was a part of how they defined themselves, like being the family man or being a husband. But when they lose this, they have to redefine who they are, and that takes time. Number 3, fewer emotional outlets. It's no secret that it's harder for men to be vulnerable. It's harder for them to find safe spaces to do so. Therefore, a lot of men suppress their emotions, and they tend to confuse suppressing their emotions with healing their emotions. Suppressing your emotions does not heal them. Let's be clear. You cannot heal what you do not reveal.
Breakups happen because one person is living in hope while the other person is living in ego. The person that's living in hope, they hope that the relationship lasts forever. They're willing to put in the work regardless of the circumstances, regardless of the hardship. They are there no matter what because they understand it's a partnership. While the other person that's living in ego, they're more stubborn. They're self-centered. They're not willing to put in the work. It's all about them. They put their ego first. They put their pride first, and it kills the relationship. So again, breakups happen because one person is living in hope while the other is living in ego.
What was the craziest reason that you left somebody? I will start. And I'm not even gonna say it's crazy, but the reason why I left one person that I was with, the man who could not dress whatsoever, literally sat and told me on the phone, as I had just prayed for God to show me whether or not this man was for me or not, and give me the tools, if this man was not for me, to move away accordingly. The man goes on the phone, babe, you know what? Honestly, I really wanted to tell you, but I just didn't know how to, and I didn't know if it would upset you or not. Automatically, my spirit starts going like this, because I'm like, oh, this is about to be over real fast. He goes,
I really don't like how you dress. Like, I was gonna say something before, but it's just too sexy, and I just feel like I want my woman more conservative.
so I then went, okay, let's make this easier for like both of us. Like, let's not be together. We could be cool, but we're not gonna be together. He was like, no. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's just something that I've been feeling. I heard you. And something that I feel is that you don't like me. And he literally was in panic mode, like fight or flight. And he was just like, oh, no, babe. Like, I really didn't mean it like that. I said, no. Meanwhile, I'm looking up like, God, thank you. Like, you just gave me my answer clear as day. Like, this man does not like you. Because, first of all, once again, you cannot dress. So for you to tell me that you don't like the way that I'm dressing when I wear nothing but beautiful, amazing garments and a body be given, you just don't want my body to be seen by nobody except for you. You are just insecure about me when I leave the house in anything other than a sweatsuit. And the craziest thing is, he had brought up a video of what I was wearing in one of my videos, and I was wearing a sweatsuit with a crop top. He didn't like that. So I literally was like, listen, there's no love lost, but I just don't want to be with somebody that does not like me. Because you knew exactly how you met me. Like, I am the greatest balance between like modest and sexy. Baby, I worked hard for this body and it's given, and I love to show it off. But then I also like to look like Adam Sandler sometimes and just wear whatever I want to wear. But I am not going to stay in a relationship with somebody or even date somebody that I know does not like me, or I'm not the woman for that person. Because if you want your woman modest and you want her to look a certain type of way, I'm not changing myself for you. I could be madly in love with you, but if I feel like you're really trying to change who I am, sir, no. I think that is a deal breaker for me. You tell me like, no, like I want my woman to be like this and I'm not like that. Baby, I'm not trying to work nothing out. Go find you somebody that wants exactly what you want. Because I'm not that girl.